Hey everyone, how's it going? Goshuki here. Just pretty hyped up about the Destiny 2 reveal that we saw today. So if you missed it or you just kind of want to hear my thoughts about it, just want to talk about that a bit today. So let's just jump into it. So the first thing we kind of saw today was the prequel, kind of the prequel to Destiny. We saw Zavala, and he was talking about what it means to be a guardian, basically. And we see him dying, being reborn, and just turning into the Zavala that we all know and love today. And it was pretty cool to kind of see events behind Destiny, things that happened before that. Following that, we kind of get into the story of Destiny 2. So as we kind of all know, the Cabal, they attack Earth, and they basically destroy everything, our tower, our loot, especially our loot is one thing that we miss the most. So that leads into the Red War, which is kind of the story of Destiny 2. And it looks like Bungie's promising us new story, new strikes, new nightfalls, new raids, and a bunch of new things. So everything looks amazing from what they showed from that first mission. I love the way they're integrating the NPC characters. Watching Ikora do the Nova Bomb on the ship, or fighting alongside in the bubble with Zavala. All of it looked amazing, and I cannot wait to jump into it. So all great things there. Another cool thing they showed off was all the new worlds that we're going to be exploring in Destiny 2. So one of the things is going to be Earth. Not really new, but it does look new. New areas. Obviously, we won't have access to the tower anymore. So we'll have some new areas there. We're also going to be traveling to Io, which is going to be the sulfuric moon of Jupiter, and that's going to be the last place that the traveler touched before he kind of landed there on Earth. And that's where Ikora is going to be looking for answers after the attack on Earth. We got Nessus, which is a little like a planetoid that was taken over by the Vex. That's where Cade's going to be stuck, and I'm sure we're going to have to rescue him. Good old Cade. And then we got Titan, which is an ocean-like moon of Saturn. Basically, there's structures on there from the Golden Age that are sinking into the ocean, and that's where Zavala is going to be. A Titan on Titan, just kind of looking for answers, just kind of find himself and kind of get back into the groove. The new worlds, they look really huge and open. They said they're the biggest worlds they've ever made, and they definitely look it. And I'm pretty excited to explore them. We're going to be getting a map now, which will be nice. So you'll be able to know where we're going, what we're looking for. We'll get markers from NPCs around the world to go explore. So definitely, patrol's going to be a lot different. And a lot cooler. It'll be interesting having the map. That's something I definitely wanted in Destiny 1. So another thing that we are going to be able to do is fast travel to activities from anywhere. So if we're on Earth and we want to go do a mission on Io, we're going to be able to pull up our map and just jump straight there. Which is great. So no more meeting in orbit, having to stop at the tower and get some weapons. You can just jump right into something, which I think is going to be great. A great addition. From what we saw, looks like there's a lot of new weapons, a lot of new armor. A lot of it looks really cool. So I'm kind of excited to start getting my Titan fashion ready, because I probably will start with Titan. And we can talk a little about the subclasses here in a minute. But like in the new weapons, I'm a little confused about the weapons though, as they said there's going to be a lot more options for weapons rather than having a primary, special, and a heavy. It looks like we're going to have a kinetic weapon, a power weapon, and an energy weapon. So not sure how that's going to work. I'm sure we'll get more information on that later. But some of the screenshots show, I mean, they look like we had a sidearm in the primary slot. I saw a Guardian with a grenade launcher and just all kinds of crazy new weapons that I'm excited to try out. And it looks like levels and light levels are going to be two different things, and that kind of system's kind of here to stay, which is fine. It's kind of a cool system. Definitely different from the normal RPG, just leveling up and here's your level. So that's kind of cool. Crucible, in Destiny 1 it was 6 versus 6 for the most part, but it looks like Destiny 2 is going to focus on a smaller format, 4 versus 4. So that'll be interesting. I guess we'll kind of have to see what kind of modes carry over and what don't. No word on like trials or supremacy, anything like that, if those are going to carry over, but we did hear about a new mode called Countdown, where players will spawn either on offense or defense, and when the round ends you're going to swap sides and roles. Basically the goal is to plant a bomb at the enemy base and then defend it until it explodes. So we've seen this in other games. It'll be pretty fun to do it in Destiny. And I was kind of reading about it. It looks like to revive a teammate, players will need to use a revive token, and power weapon ammo is only granted to the one player who pulls it. So that's pretty interesting. Again, it'd be I kind of want to check it out and see how it goes. I do want to take Crucible a little more seriously. This time, kind of in Destiny 1, I kind of screwed around with it a bit. Ended up, all my characters have about a 0.92 KD. So I'd like to see if we can get positive in Destiny 2, kind of be more serious about it. We're going to see some updates to clans. It's going to be more in-game. Looks like you can make your own banners and things like that. You'll be able to invite people to clans from there. And it looks like the clans are going to tie into their new guided gaming, which is kind of a new interesting matchmaking system with clans. So you can kind of matchmake with people, but you can pick from clans. So we'll kind of see how that works out. Definitely there's times I wish there was matchmaking when there isn't, so that'll be kind of cool to kind of get it in game instead of having to go to an external website like Destiny LFG. And we got to look at the new classes today, new subclasses. So we had a good look at the Dawnblade Sword Flaming Warlock. It's pretty awesome looking. Jumping around, slicing people, throwing flame slices and all kinds of stuff. It was pretty awesome. And we got the Arc Strider, kind of lightning powered staff hunter, which was also pretty cool. Kind of looked like Blade Dancer with a staff, but we'll see. I'm sure there's going to be more differences. And finally we had the Sentinel Titan, kind of a Void Shield Titan. A lot of people are calling him Void Captain America, so I'm definitely down with that. Titan's usually my main. It's been Solar Thor, and now we got Void Captain America, so I think it's going to be pretty awesome. Destiny 2 is going to launch on PS4, Xbox One, and PC through Blizzard's Battle.net service, so it won't be available on Steam or anything like that. I'll be mainly playing on PS4 unless they do some kind of cross-save between PS4 and PC, which I might try it out on PC. But my clan is on PS4, and I kind of want to use my PS4 Pro. So that's it. I just kind of wanted to go over what we learned today. I think I covered the majority of it. Obviously, I wasn't there. Wish I was to check it out, but a lot more content, I'm sure, is coming. So this is my first vlog. So like, comment, subscribe, and that's it. I guess Go Shuki is out. Talk to you later.